Aloha everybody, my name is Coach Ziggy. I will be guiding you through a stretch today using a chair. We're going to focus on our lower back, opening it up. It's perfect if you have some time at work or if you just don't want to get on the ground to stretch. So we're going to get started. Go ahead and grab a chair and here we go. So we have a new friend joining us. I think he's curious who I'm talking to. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our chair. I want the top to be facing you. Okay, so first stretch. Go ahead and take a few steps behind the chair. You're gonna bring your hands on top of it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pushing down into the chair, driving your feet into the ground. Hips are pushing back and rising up. If you feel like you need a little bit more space, you can extend the chair forward or take your feet back. And we're gonna push back now. Inhale. Hold for a breath here, really looking for length in your arms. As you exhale, we're gonna come up into a slight back bend here, pushing your hips forward. You can even look up to the sky. Inhaling, pushing back into your chair. You always have the option to just hold the stretch if this feels really good. Deep breath in. As you exhale, rising up, pushing into your back bend. Stretch out your hips. Using a little bit of your core to keep you upright. We're gonna do this 5 times. This is 3. Moving at your own tempo. Might be going a little bit deeper, bringing your chest a little bit lower into the ground. Shoulder blades behind you. You can relax your neck here. Rising up, pushing forward. 1 more. Inhale, see if you can go as low as possible here. Take a second, we'll hold for a breath or 2. And rising up. All right, so now we're gonna take a few steps away from the chair. You should still be able to touch it with your hand. We're gonna go ahead and push our hips out. Take deep breath in. And then I want you to bring the front foot over and around and push your hips out the other direction. You should feel this moving through your hamstring, your IT band, up into the side. Okay, deep breath in. We'll move through this a few times. So bring your foot back out and we're gonna push our hips out, feeling the stretch. This side of our body, inhale, cross the leg over, sit back into it. Deep breath in, pushing the hips out. You can really drive both feet through the floor. Cross the leg over, sit back. Don't be afraid to use your chair for support. The core always helps with balance if you engage it in. Deep breath. And good. Last one. We'll see if we can get a little bit deeper in each side. Push as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale, cross the foot over, sit your hips as far back as you can. Exhale, coming up. Okay, now staying where you are, you can take one more step out or stay where you are. We're just going to bring this left foot behind now. Heel rises up, reach up, over, lengthen through the side body. Taking 3 deep breaths. Coming out of that, one more time. Inhale, bring the leg behind you, reach up, over, 3 breaths. Slowing down your inhale for a count of 3. And exhale, coming back to neutral. Gonna go ahead, remember to take a few steps away. Your arms should still be able to touch. We're gonna start with that side to side hip stretch. So we're gonna go ahead and push out. Use your hand, push out. You can bend this inside leg to get a little bit more depth. And then as you inhale, this bottom leg is gonna come in front and we're gonna sit back. All right, bringing this leg back and around, pushing out. And in front, hips back, 2. Start to connect your breath to it. Good, one more. Let's go as far as we can. Big inhale. Oh, exhale, cross it over. Bring that foot up and around, sitting back as far as you can. And exhale, rising up. Now before we move, remember we're gonna take maybe one more step out. This time the outside leg is gonna go behind instead of in front, and we're gonna reach up and over. Gotta make sure I'm in the gap. Okay, so hand down, so leg behind, heel up, reach up and over, push into the chair, stretch your side body. You should feel it all the way up through the side. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we'll do that again, breathing up and around. Holding now for 3 breaths. And back around. And one more time. Up. Plant the heel up. Big stretch. Remember, we don't want to dip our chest forward. We want to keep that upper position with the chest and reaching over, pushing through the chair. One more breath. 3, 1, 2, 3, and up and around. All right, we're gonna do some twists now. Rotations. Feels really good to just open up your back after sitting for a long time. So starting, bringing one foot up. Okay, you want to make sure you feel supported through your stance, finding a 90-degree here. We're going to start by bringing the opposite hand. So if it's your right leg, we're going to do left hand. Bring your left hand outside the right knee, and we're going to open this up here. Okay, you can bring your hand onto your hip, or you can straighten your arm, get a little bit of a deeper stretch here. You can even turn your gaze to face your fingers. Make sure you keep your core tight for balance. Deep breath. And another. And one more. And coming back to center. Okay, your legs are going to stay the same. This time take that right arm, right leg, bring it inside the knee, and we're opening up this way. Okay, bringing that knee out, push your right hand into it, finding that big stretch. You can bring your hand onto your hip, even pushing your hip down, kind of feels good here. 2 more breaths. Up and back to center. Good. Okay, switching legs. Start by planting your foot. Make sure you get that good stance. Core is engaged. If it's your left leg now, we'll bring your right hand on the outside of the knee and we're twisting open. Again, you can have your hand here to support you. You can keep your gaze forward. Find that unmoving object to look at for balance. If you want to challenge yourself, you can open it up. Let's go for 3 breaths. And exhale, coming back to center. Again, now we'll take this left hand, bring it inside the knee, deep breath in, and we're opening up the other way. Holding here. Let's find that position where you want to breathe in. You can bring your hand onto your hip, behind your head, straight out. Your gaze can be down, forward, or behind you. And 3 deep breaths. Really take this hand and push your knee open. And exhale. All right, coming back to center. All right, friends, we are all done with our stretch. I hope you're feeling more space in your back, a little less of that aching feeling. Make sure you go drink some water. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe. That way we can bring awareness so other people can watch this video as well. Again, I'm Coach Ziggy, and don't forget to stay tuned for that strength training video that we can do right at home with no equipment. That's coming up next. All right, guys, have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.